I'm getting old, and I have to make a quick move and to find, I want to settle down and find my future husband. Maybe I will get it here.
Most of the Filipino, when they have a kid and they broken up with their previous relationship, it's like we're afraid to get another one, because what will be the stability of the family. So we'd rather work on our own, and just as being single mom, focus on spending time and for the kid. That's what we do. It's not that we're looking for a father.
Hi, my name is Mai-li. I'm 37 years old and I'm from Cebu City. I joined a foreign affair because I do believe that my soulmate is from other country. Because I do believe that a foreign man can give me a true love, true care, and they are unique. I have 5 children, 2 boys and 3 girls.
Hello, I'm Hazel. I'm 38 years old and my ID number is 216045 and I live here in Cebu City. I am a positive outlook person, like very, how can I say, energetic. Yes, and yeah, I love traveling, as I have mentioned. I love traveling, learning different people and different culture. And I love sports. I play volleyball and badminton. I love cooking. That's a master place. And yeah, I love cooking different cuisines. I'm working as a manager as of now. Yes, but I do part-time job like English instructor. I do, and I teach different courses. I have 16 years old son, and then in the future, yes, I would love to get one. I joined AFA is like, to have a future husband, to meet my future husband rather, and to have a family.
My name is Myrhannel. I'm 25 years old and I live in Mandaue City. So I'm actually quite a spontaneous person. I like unplanned getaways, unplanned trips, anything unplanned. And I like reading books. Aside from that, I like freestyle writing. I like writing a lot. And yeah, I used to play volleyball when I was in high school and when I was in college. I actually took a Bachelor of Science in Information Technology for 2 years, and then Bachelor of Science in Bachelor of Science in Psychology for 2 years, and then I started working in the customer service industry, or the BPO. Now, in terms of hobbies, I used to sketch when I was in high school, then I recently stopped because I was busy with work, and yeah, I think that would be it. The rest it's a surprise. Yeah, I do have a son. He is 2 years old. His name is Jared. So yeah, I only have one son. My main goal here is actually to find the love of my life. Yeah, mainly that, and maybe to meet new people. I like socializing a lot, and I'm on my mid-20s, so I think it's the best option for me to find a person to be with.
I want foreigner because the foreigner is very nice, gentle, and he can understand you and listen to you very well.
I prefer foreigners or foreign people. It's because I can say, or I can say that they're very responsible and they're straightforward. They're very serious when it comes to life.
The Filipino man, and there's actually a fine line between Filipino men and foreigners, and I like the way they think. There's actually a difference, and honestly, Filipino men mature late compared to foreigners, so I think that would be the main reason as to why I'd like to date foreigner men more.
I can provide good care take good care of them as well as to my husband, give them the satisfactory that they need.
Yeah, I can, in a relationship, I can offer like, in my case, I give all. Yeah, so I am loyal and trustworthy person that you can say like, this is a wifey, how can I say, material. And yeah, so I can treat my man like he's a king.
A lot. I can be your home. You give me something, I can multiply it by 7, something like that. Okay. How can I describe that? You marry me, I give you a home, something like that. As cliche as it may sound, women can multiply anything you give to a woman. So yeah, I can be your peace. I'm not the kind of woman who would nag a lot. If you need your time, take your time. As long as you tell me what's happening, communicate with me, that's all that matters. With love and respect, because as cliche as it may sound, it takes somebody's character to really apply that into the relationship. So you love, respect, and admiration. Those 3 are, I believe, is what should a wife do to his husband.
If my partner would ask me to stay at home, like if it's okay, if he wants me to stay at home, then I will. But of course, yeah, like I have to do something, like to take her to, like I don't wanna stay at home like do nothing. Of course, I can do something like taking care of my family, taking care of my kids, and I guess, yeah, like plainly housewife, that would be okay with me.
I'm actually kind of both. Maybe I'd work again if my kids are a bit older, but if they are still in the stage where they need me the most, I prefer to stay at home first. And when they are older, then I'd like to go back to work.
Yes, a lot of the women do have children in the Philippines. That is correct. Also, a lot of the women they're going to meet here in the U.S. have children as well from previous baby daddies who took off. So what's the difference? I fail to see the point of your comment, Will. That's no different. Women who get involved with someone, if they get pregnant, okay, now they have a child. Are you determining that you can't be with someone who has a child because you don't want to take care of their child? That's fine. That's your prerogative. There are plenty of men out there that I know personally who married Filipinas who had children before they met. And those kids love them to death, and they've adopted them and become dad to those kids. And I'll tell you right now, how is that any different than meeting a woman here in the U.S. that has a child from a previous marriage? Where's the difference? You're condemning a Filipina because she had a relationship with someone and wound up being pregnant and chose to keep her child. You're condemning her for something that's commonplace here in the U.S. Remember, dude, this is Realville, not Fantasyland. You're not going to make a statement like that, and I'm not going to tear it apart because your statement is basically saying, oh, because she had a relationship and a child, that you can't, there's something wrong with her. Well, it's not correct. That's the state of mind that you have, my friend, that you need to deal with, because a woman with a child is nothing to be, shy of. Women with children work harder than women who don't have children because they have a responsibility to take care of that little one. Why would you condemn that or pass up a good woman just because she has a child? You might love that child just as much as you would love a biological child of your own. So what's the difference between a girl in the Philippines with a kid and a girl in America that has a kid? There isn't one. That are probably great women just because they have a child. I mean, I've dated women with kids. There's nothing to shy away from that. They take care of their child. They love their child. Just because the guy just decided to dip, that's that guy's problem. Some of those kids are great kids, and they would love you to death if you wanted to be an excellent role model and part of their life. There's a fulfillment there that you might not ever get if you don't at least give those women an opportunity. Why would you, potentially cut a huge chunk of women out of your potential dating and future wife pool just because they might have a child? That seems a little out there. But again, you're condemning women because they were with someone who turned out to be a loser. When you meet someone, you have good intentions and good hopes that they're going to be good and you're going to have a nice experience and you might have a future with the person that you're interested in. You don't know that they might be a schmuck or a loser. When you go into it, you find out later, like everyone else. Realville, homie. Welcome to it. Don't exclude women because they had a child or they had a previous relationship. Why would you exclude them for any reason? They're good people still. Just because they have a kid doesn't mean she's not a good person or a good woman or potentially an amazing wife.
Are you ready to get started? Sign up and connect with these real women.
Check out our website at
mydreamasian.com.